Colion Noir now is a lawyer and Second Amendment advocate. He joins us. Thank you so much, Colion, for joining us tonight. A lot of scary things. Major American politicians, candidates for president of the United States, suggesting things that are more that you'd hear perhaps in China. And it's concerning that these high-level individuals think that these things would work. Let me ask you, sir, if there were some kind of a national confiscation program, do you think Americans would comply?
No, I highly doubt it, actually. If you think about it, when the last time we had an issue of confiscation in this country, we started a revolutionary war. So just that puts things into perspective pretty blatantly at that point. And I know a ton of Americans who wouldn't apply, who would not succumb to the idea or the notion of having the weapons confiscated from them based on their Second Amendment right. And from that standpoint, what I'm having a hard time trying to understand is, why are we consistently talking about AR-15s when they account for almost less than 0% of gun deaths in this country? There are more people who are stabbed to death in this country than killed with an AR-15, yet that seems to be the talking point of all the Democratic presidential hopefuls. It's something that boggles my mind quite a bit.
You know, I think it's because they rely on, they're hoping people are ignorant, that most people won't have that. And so then they'll give up a little bit on that because it's something that won't necessarily affect them. And then they can describe it in any way that they choose, right? Taking more steps toward the cliff. You know, we had the horrible shooting in Philadelphia. A man with a number of crimes, a huge rap sheet, including gun crimes. He should never have had the firearms he had. We know, of course, it's the old adage here that criminals don't care about the law because they're criminals, and they'll always get what they need to get, like in Prohibition. People got booze if they had enough money and they were inclined. When it comes to personal safety and personal freedom, there's also talk by some of these candidates about a tax, a new tax or a fee. Wouldn't that just make it even just more possible for the rich to be able to enjoy their Second Amendment while shutting out once again the poor and the disenfranchised?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've been saying it for years. The vast majority of gun control disproportionately affects people of a lower economic status.
Correct.
Period. And the irony behind this is that the vast majority is that the people in these places probably need the guns a lot more than individuals like you and I or some of the people who are pushing these gun control measures. So this really has nothing to do with saving lives. It's all about scoring political talking points to get elected.
Well, that's it. And also, isn't it about fear? Right? It's still pitting Americans against Americans. They are trying to do that, of course, on sex, on race, now economic status, the rich versus the poor. And it seems like everything is technically about how you can make the Americans suspicious of their neighbors.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll add on to that in that it's not only about fear, it's about control. For them, they understand the type of empowerment that a firearm provides for a lot of individuals in this country.
Yes.
This country was founded on that concept and the idea of individualism and the ability to protect not only your life, but to protect this country.
Right.
And so from their perspective, if they can remove that idea from us by taking away certain firearms or just firearms in general, they understand that they are now in control.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Colion, thank you. Great. I hope as people in Washington watch this, they know that it's all of America who knows what's going on here. Thank you so much, sir, for joining me.
Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link under the Keep America Tactical in the description section of this video.